Good day, everyone. This is me again, Hart, for another video. And for today, we're going to talk about a quote from Nietzsche. So, Nietzsche once said this quote: "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." So, this is a quote that will help you or is a reminder for you, especially during hard times or facing challenges and you feel like you cannot overcome it. And hard times, as I believe it should be or it will be, makes you stronger. So if you don't undergo hard times or you were so used at this position where you are in, where you are feeling this, you are in this comfort zone that, as we might say, wherein all of the things are being brought to you, or you have an easy life, as they say. You don't voluntarily engage yourself through these hardships in life, and you you avoid having these challenges. But as your time will go by, or as you go through life, life will give you challenges. If you do not constantly seek hardship in life, as we call chosen struggles or chosen hardships, life will give it back to you, or life will create something for you. And maybe if you train yourself to voluntarily have hardships in life, like for example, going to the gym, having that hard session in your workout wherein you're physically and mentally challenged, you are going to find yourself in the future wherein you're faced with this difficult challenge and you will be overwhelmed easily and you cannot overcome it. So, what is the point of Nietzsche when he said, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger"? So, if you look back in your life, past years, that think about the things that you have, difficult things that you have undergone. Maybe you were getting, or you're in school having this exams wherein you thought you would not pass, or not just the exam but the subject itself or the course itself, you think that you wouldn't pass in that course or grade, so course or subject. So but yet you still overcame that and passed that subject, and you were able to graduate, or you're able to pass, or yeah, you were able to pass that exam. So another example would be, you were having this hardship of trying to choose what you're going to do or spend for the next few years. And you just chose one thing, and then you were able to overcome that anxious feeling of, what if I will fail? What if this will not work? And you still did. And you did not die. That is the most important thing. So, as you try to look at these different difficult things that happens or have happened in your life, you then realize that this hardships does not necessarily kill you, but in some people, they were unfortunate and they were killed for doing something hard. But in general, having human experiences that are difficult in different areas of our lives, are survivable, or you can overcome it. We could have different approaches to this. Some have strategic planning on how they overcame it, but some just managed to overcame it with everything that they've tried to do, all the resources that they've used to overcome that obstacle, or just whatever they have in that moment, just to overcome or let the day pass by so that they can get by that challenge. And what Nietzsche is pointing out is that whatever difficulty that we have in life that we will face, we will eventually overcome it as long as it does not kill us. If it does not kill us, it will make us stronger and more resilient. And what I can add to that is the feeling that I am having right now, wherein I am so confused on what I should do, the next smallest action that I could take. I find it hard to really push through with that in this specific thing that I want to venture out. It's not about making videos or sharing wisdoms because that comes easily to me. But this particular thing that I said I would do for the next 6 months or the whole year, I find it really hard to start on that thing. And if I were to put myself or relate myself to the quote, I know that I am having this difficulty because every time, because in the past, I was so used at looking at struggles or challenges in the context of school, in the time where I attended school previous in the past. There will be this task or assignment that will be given to us, and my mindset was to do the work on time and not care so much about the quality, because I was not this student who was very keen or detailed focused and quality focused on an output. I just wanted to have an output to submit it on time and just hope that I will pass on that subject. And for some reason, I was able to pass on that subject, and sometimes I really get high grades for, even though I have not put the same effort as those to my the same with my classmates who may had a higher grade or the same grade as me. So I think during my school days, used to I've developed this habit of performing, excuse me, I burp, developing this habit of, or I have developed or built this response to a particular challenge or task wherein I will I will make a mediocre output for the sake of just submitting this and not caring pretty much about the process of making the task itself or the assignment. So in relation to that, whenever I was in a group setting or in a group task, for example, in research, whenever I will be assigned in searching for related literature, related studies, I would find it really hard to really dig deep on that. And if I were assigned in that specific role, it would take days or weeks for me to really find a specific study or related literature. And making the revision, the paraphrasing itself was really hard for me. And I think I have that ick or that same difficulty whenever I have this task that I'm not really familiar with, and it is related with the thing that I am trying to do. And I know that it it bugs me or it prevents me from really doing the thing that I said I would do. But I also understand that it requires that I unlearn that part of me, or I think it could be considered an identity wherein in in the past I would label myself as this person who is trying to who is finding it hard to do this thing. But I know that it is just a self-limiting belief. Though we may find ourselves fi- finding it difficult, or having not having the natural ability to be good at things. For example, some people are not really into working out or any physical activity or any sports compared to me. I naturally want to do exercise and do sports. So I think it's the opposite when it comes to researching or searching, but anything related to researching something. So, but I consider that it could be also a self-limiting belief of mine because I had this negative reinforcement way before that I find it hard doing this thing. So I've carried it up until now and really find it hard to do that thing. So each day try to, I will try to really unlearn that identity of mine and really focus on learning how to turn it from a weakness to a moderate skill or an average skill that I will not be afraid or fearful of tackling tasks or things that are related to that thing. So it will not kill me, so therefore it will make me stronger because I find it really hard to do that, and it will make me resilient as I confront it with a great attitude or a good attitude wherein I don't belittle myself or downgrade or do not see it as an obstacle, but rather as an opportunity for me to learn about doing that thing, not in a great way immediately, but learning to do it in a good way and an acceptable way, wherein I would be an average at that thing. And eventually, as years go by or days go by, I will eventually be great at it. So, I think to sum it all up, what Nietzsche has said, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. So, if you have difficulties in life or challenges in life, if you realize that you have control on how you react to that or respond to that, you will have this superpower of being comfortable at that discomfort, and at the same time you view things or difficulties in life differently. You tackle them head on, but at the same time you understand that in order for you to really be great at that thing, you need to be comfortable at tackling it head on and sitting with that discomfort. And as years go by, as you train yourself to become more resilient, you then reach your goal eventually, as long as you don't die, literally. So, if you have any comments or feedback about this topic, you can have your comments in the comment section below and I will interact with you. And as always, if you like this video, you can like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want more wisdom coming right at you, then see you on my next video. Goodbye.